just gonna eat it. So chewy, guys. Hey guys, Ellen here again, your Alexandra vegan recipe developer. I'm in the AA kitchen and today I'm going to be showing you how to make vegan mac and cheese. Yes, vegan mac and cheese, it can be done and it's amazing and it's creamy and it's cheesy and it's everything you want it to be. So let's get into it. So I don't often use anything but my Thermomix when cooking, but today I'm using the stovetop. So most pastas take 10 to 15 minutes to cook. So I've put my pasta onto the stove right now to cook and everything else is going to be done in that time. So the idea is it works perfectly together. We're going to finish our pasta at the same time, we're going to finish this at the same time, and it's all going to come together really nicely. So while my macaroni is cooking, let's do the other bits. So I've got my garlic and my onion. We're going to chop this so we can get that on and saute it. Perfect. Now we're going to use our amazing AA spatula, sold here at AA. I don't cook with anything else, get one of these. We're going to saute this with macadamia oil. Macadamia oil is my favorite oil to cook with. It's just so smooth, really, really nice to work with. So we're going to put that on to saute. Oh, don't look into the Thermomix after you've cut up your onion because nobody wants that. Our onion and garlic is now sauteed. I'm going to move away from that. Get in there, camera. See it all. Sauteing, something nobody wants to do without a Thermomix. Okay, now we're going to add our cashews. This is what is going to make our dish super creamy. Now remember, if I'm flying too fast, I'm not doing quantities. It's because the recipe's below, so use that when you're making it. I've got our vegetable broth. Perfect. Nutritional yeast flakes. A vegan's dream. Really, really healthy, full of B vitamins like B12, which is really important for non-meat eaters. I'm gonna put 5 tablespoons in of this. You cannot overdo this. This is gonna make it cheesy and it's super healthy. Just keep going. Perfect. 2.5 tablespoons of corn flour. It's gonna make us a really nice, thick consistency. Just a bit more there. Can't really overdo that. If you want a gluten-free option for this recipe, use gluten-free corn flour. Corn flour is gluten-free. If you want a gluten-free option for this recipe, by the way, use gluten-free powder. If you want a gluten-free option for this recipe, by the way, use gluten-free pasta. We've got a teaspoon of our cumin seeds ground. Nearly forgot that. Optional, chili flakes. Half a teaspoon gives it quite a big kick. I'm going to put a little bit more in, and a little bit more. I really like spice, but completely optional. And just a pinch of salt. We're going to blend this up and we're going to have a really, really cheesy, thick sauce. Perfect. Come in, look at this. We have our mac and cheese cheesy sauce. And then as that cools, when it goes on the pasta, it's going to get even thicker. That is perfect. Okay, last step, we just have frozen vegetables. I like to use frozen corn and peas, but you can use whatever vegetables you like. This is just going to give it a bit more nutrients and a bit more color. Don't put this in before you blend it, obviously. I have done that once or twice while testing this recipe. So when we're going to mix this in, we're going to put it on reverse. Key point here, we want to keep those vegetables formed. Frozen vegetables all mixed in. Now you can see, I'll give you one more look. Perfectly, all mixed in, none stuck up the sides. Now we're going to put this on to cook for 8 minutes, and after that 8 minutes, my pasta should be ready. So I'm going to put this on to cook, check on my pasta, and then it's all going to come together. Our delicious creamy sauce is now done, and our pasta is now cooked, as you can see. Look at that, perfect. So we've just got our pasta in a pot here. I'm going to pour that in. So creamy. I'm going to start to just mix that. Get a bit more in there. Oh, it smells delicious. So you can see how easy, how quick that recipe was, how much it makes as well. I've got this as serves 5 on my recipe. Huge dish, heats up really well the next day into almost like a pasta bake. So just put it in the oven at 180 degrees, heats up so well. Look at that. Here you have a creamy mac and cheese. And I mean, before you cooked it, you could have tested it to see if you wanted more of certain flavors. Really easy base to work with. Come on, have a look. Look how creamy that is. And if it cools and sets just a little bit, it gets even thicker if you wanted a thicker consistency. You know, enough showing you. I'm gonna serve some. Now, if I was giving this to guests, I would garnish it a little bit, but it's just you and me here, so I'm just gonna eat it. So creamy, so cheesy. I've got my little bits of vegetables in there, so I'm healthy. Full of my B12. Delicious, guys. Make it, enjoy. Subscribe to our channel to see more of me, to see more of my sister. Like it, comment on the video, let me know your thoughts, and enjoy your mac and cheese. So good. I'll take a little